Lighting is a lot about educating yourself. I've seen the technology, how it's evolving, and at every curve I had to educate myself because the discipline by itself, the curriculum is not elaborated. So it's a lot of self-learning. So take the time to educate yourself, look around, admire the nature, because I believe that nature and daylight and darkness,
it's inspiration.
It's an inspiration.
Yeah.
Don't over design, don't over light, embrace the darkness and take the shadow as your ally.
Welcome back to the Virtual Lighting Design Community podcast, a global platform that empowers, inspires, educates, and connects the lighting design community. This podcast is brought to you by our premium supporters Aero Hospitality Lighting, Creative Lighting Asia, Urco, the Signify Lighting Academy, and Felix Lighting. Here's your regular dose of light inspiration. For anyone wanting a visual experience, please do check out our YouTube channel, where you will find the video version of this episode, as well as many other great interviews and presentations by our industry thought leaders. Our YouTube handle is at VLD.community. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without mentioning our online platform where the magic happens. Join us and your fellow lighting enthusiasts, where you can gain access to the complete array of presentations, interviews, stories, ongoing conversations, a host of resources, and much more. So please do check that out and explore the community. Introducing Nadine Baalbaki, a Lebanese lighting designer with 18 years of experience in the industry. As the founder of Light the Detail, a meticulous lighting design practice based in Dubai, Nadine has dedicated her career to curating captivating lighting experiences for various projects. With a particular focus on residential and office spaces, she understands the profound impact of lighting on people's daily lives. Through her platform, Light the Detail, Nadine aims to share her inspiring journey and communicate the essence of lighting design. Nadine kindly joined us at the VLDC booth in Dubai at Light Middle East 2024 recently, where she spoke with co-founder of the VLD Community, Katia Kolovea, about her journey as a lighting designer and her thoughts on the Light Middle East event. Enjoy!
Hello everyone, I'm Katia Kolovea from the Virtual Light Design Community, and this is at VLD booth in Light Middle East in Dubai. And I had the pleasure today to interview Nadine Baalbaki here with us. Thank you, Nadine, for being here.
Welcome. You, Katia. Thank you very much.
So, I would like to know more about you. Could you please introduce yourself, say, what are you doing, your story, briefly, just for the audience to understand who we are talking to.
Yeah, yes. Sure. So my name is Nadine Baalbaki. I'm a Lebanese lighting designer based here in Dubai. I'm the founder of Light the Detail. Light the Detail is a lighting design practice, and I work in the lighting industry, design industry, for about 18 years now.
18 years, wow, yes. That's a long journey, wonderful.
Yes, it's been a long journey, very, very nice journey with a lot of interesting things happening, and I'm trying to communicate this journey through my lighting platform, Light the Detail.
And yeah, sorry about that. I had some technical problems apparently. Wonderful. So you said that, and what type of projects are you involved with? If we could kind of categorize it, is it residential? And
look, throughout my career, I work on a lot of and the different types of projects, but mainly I like to focus on residential and offices, because I feel that the people spend a lot of time there. Yeah. And the impact is
a connection. Yeah.
And the impact of the lighting design that you do and the lighting that you do is over a large period of time. So I like to focus on this project, but I've done my share of
very different
wonderful. Different projects as well.
Great. So we met last year as well here in Light Middle East in Dubai.
We did.
And the theme, like I can see many similarities and differences as well. Like the industry is also changing and evolving. So
Yes.
would you like to share a little bit of your experience? Like today is the first day of the show.
Yes, of
But
course.
what are you expecting for the following days?
To be honest, I still did not do my full round yet in the fair, but I'm more focusing now on meeting people and meeting other lighting designers from the community coming from abroad, because I feel that this space and this community being brought together in the Light Middle East is quite interesting. So
Yes.
first day for me is like meeting
people,
people.
looking around.
I expect a lot of interchange of lighting thoughts and novelties. So I'm trying. I will formulate more like in the coming 2 days, because I will be here more. Focusing on the booth
And the different products and different technologies.
Exactly. And just try as well to post through my page as well what are the new things that are happening in the market.
Okay, perfect. That sounds really interesting. And so, like, in terms of, I guess we will be expecting to see innovations and different things happening or trends in the lighting.
Exactly,
So
yes.
I would like to ask you personally, like, what is a trend that you would like to see if it's not happening right now, like what you would like to see through your projects and your business in the following years to come?
Okay, so mainly because I've been long in the time in the industry, what I really like to focus on mainly is not the trends actually, but on the lighting and the emotion that it evokes within the people. So I would like to see some interactive lighting and lighting that can somehow evolve and let's say vary and change with the people's mood and with the people's well-being. So I like to see that type of lighting more, that can follow more the person,
your
and the
rhythm.
client. Yes, and the rhythm.
And you mean that in the architectural lighting?
Yes, definitely in the architectural lighting, because I'm more focused on the architectural lighting.
Perfect.
But I would like to see the lighting that follows the people rather than the people following
the light. Yeah, that's a very good point actually, and it's all connected also with the light and health and like.
Definitely, we can see that there's more and more awareness now and a focus on the mental well-being, and light has a lot to do with the well-being of the people. So I would like to see that more. I would like to focus on that more so that I can bring them more into my projects.
That sounds really, really fascinating, and I can't wait to also, like, I'm a big fan of more dynamic lighting and more dynamic, like the emotional aspect of light in the space. So I really would like to see more on what you are talking about.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
It's somehow, I would say that this is the trend now, and it's a healthy trend, let's say, that I think and I believe that it will last with
and we should embrace it, right? Like all of us,
in our design, in our mental as well, how we work.
But and then this is really linked very nicely with the part of education. Definitely. Because this is what we also do here at the Virtual Light Design Community. We really build like a platform with knowledge and education. So my next question to you is like, how much aware you are about the platform? Like, do you know us?
Look, I know you. I'm actually part of the VLD community.
Perfect.
And I've joined. I remember I joined at the early stage of the VLD community, and I believe that the educational part is very important. Also, because when we educate people about the importance of lighting is when everyone's life is much easier. When as a lighting designer, your life is easier because
you don't need to express again. You don't need to.
And you are working then with informed clients, and there's nothing better than a well-informed client.
Absolutely.
Because it complements, and the design becomes like wholesome, more or less.
Yeah. No, that's a very good point. It's all about, and it's also our responsibility, really, as lighting designers to train the people and educate them and make sure that they really know the importance of proper, like, quality designed light and hire a lighting designer to do the job, right?
Exactly.
Very
because,
important.
When I started 18 years ago, the notion of lighting design was not there, at least in my part of the world. And there was a lot of education involved in the process of design to let the people know how important is the lighting. And now we should benefit from all the social media platforms and all those communities
to raise
our
awareness.
voice and to raise awareness about the importance of lighting and how things can. And how lighting can make your life easier, better, more pleasant, and more enjoyable.
I love that. And I really hope that everyone that listens to that right now really goes into this part of raising awareness and taking responsibility for what we do in the lighting design community. So my next question to you, Nadine, is about connecting with the educational part. I would like us to talk a little bit about the younger generation, right?
Okay.
You have like a fantastic expertise and knowledge and experience throughout these 18 years of being in the industry. So what advice would you give to an aspiring lighting designer who is just like maybe joined the profession or have been for some years? But what is the advice that you would give them to, take action, and what should they do?
When I started working in the lighting field, I was questioned by my surrounding on what you would be doing and why did you quit architecture, or let's say why didn't you work in architecture and then join the lighting? And I told them that this is a field that is worth, and I love it as a person. So just put the love in it. Put the knowledge, take the time from your schedule to learn, because the lighting is a lot about educating yourself. I've seen the technology, how it's evolving, and at every curve I had to educate myself, because the discipline by itself, the curriculum is not elaborated. So it's a lot of self-learning. So take the time to educate yourself, look around, admire the nature, because I believe that nature and daylight and darkness,
it's an
inspiration.
Yeah.
Don't over design, don't over light, embrace the darkness and take the shadow as your ally.
Absolutely. I love that. I think that's a great advice for the younger generation, but also I think for everyone in every part of their career. And actually that goes to the last question, which is, what drives Nadine? Like, what makes you wake up in the morning to go to work and create what you do?
Look, it's a lot of factors, I would say. It's not only the design field but it's a whole ecosystem, I would say. So it's my family, it's being a role model for my kids, it's being like a role model or trying to inspire younger generation of lighting designers. So it's a lot of things. It's my projects that I consider as babies that I would like to come and to see them happening. Yeah. So it's a lot of different factors and a lot of self-work as well, because the lighting industry and the lighting field is not an easy field. So you have a lot of challenges that you need to overcome. But at the end, the emotion behind the lighting, the emotions that the lighting can generate is worth it.
Yeah. That's really moving and talks to my heart. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Katia.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you very much for having
And we
me.
are really grateful to have you in the virtual lighting design community.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed this episode and you've gained some insight or inspiration that you can take away or perhaps apply. If you enjoyed this episode, it is always appreciated if you could take a moment to share the podcast with your peers and friends or leave a review on your favorite podcast app. Consider subscribing to the podcast and our YouTube channel to stay up to date with our latest content. Do check out our online platform as well at VLD.community. If you would like more, why not go back and listen to some of our previous episodes and hear more from our thought leaders. Thanks for listening, and we will be back with more great presentations or interviews very soon. Till next time.